Hi Aquarius, my name's Jason. Thanks for visiting my channel. This is your general October reading 2018. I've already shuffled pretty well. Let's just cut the deck and see what October's got for you. Okay, first card out. This is your position, your energy going into the beginning of the month. Oh, there we go, Four of Swords. So it seems as though you're having a bit of a rest after quite a busy period, or a period which is perhaps quite even traumatic or dramatic, definitely. And it looks like you're reflecting now, so you've got time to sit back and reflect on what this recent experience has meant, and perhaps where you're going from now. Okay, so it's a nice reflective card, this one. Reminds me of the story of when the knights used to come back from battle and they'd lay in a coffin and reflect on, well, this could have been me lying out on that battlefield now. And it was quite a religious experience for them, and I'm pretty sure that's where this card sort of comes from. So anyway, it's a card of reflection and rest. That's what you seem to be doing right now. Or the energy that you're bringing in, even if it's just a piece that you have here, you've got some clarity of thought, which is allowing you to sit there and think clearly and reflect clearly about what's going on in your life. Okay, now your task for the month of October is to try and, obviously it looks like you might have to get back into some battle soon. There could be some squabbles, some miscommunications, some conflict about something. It could be some turf wars or something, people not communicating properly, being a little selfish, some of them perhaps, but it's basically little squabbles which shouldn't really have a large impact on anything if they're handled the right way. And so your task will be to both avoid these squabbles, rise above them, and perhaps even try to manage them and get all these people working together. So if you're in some kind of supervisory capacity, Aquarius, that might be your job. So perhaps in your period of absence, there's been some things which have gone out of control. Perhaps there's some politics come into some things, and you know, when the cat's away, the mice will play kind of thing, and you might just need to straighten a few things up when you get back into the office or back to the family or whatever it is that's happened there. It's looking like your task will be to sort out this mess. Okay, maybe get a couple of people talking to each other who've maybe stopped talking to each other, or they're talking to each other but the kind of communication is quite harsh. It's your job, Aquarius, perhaps to sort that out. Okay. Your fears for the month of October. Okay, what seems to be the problem? Okay, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be a young person who is offering you a message of some kind of an investment or some kind of financial opportunity coming up, and you might need to make a decision about that, but you're feeling a little hesitant or a little skeptical about it. Okay, so you would need to investigate that a little further. So what is this message about, and why is it making you feel a little uneasy? Okay, perhaps it's about where the offer is coming from, where the information is coming from, which has got you a little bit skeptical about things, about the veracity or about the quality of the task or the investment or the message itself. And so this card's asking you to just investigate a little bit further, because it could be an opportunity. Okay, don't fear this opportunity just because it's coming from someone who's a little young and inexperienced. Okay, this person, I'm feeling, has a good head on their shoulders, and they might have something really, they might be onto a good thing. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up there for the Page of Pentacles energy. Okay, so the best attitude for you to take into the month of October, Aquarius, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you will need to straighten out this sort of thing here, okay, by adopting the attitude and the approach that you are responsible for this, that you have made it to the top. If people want to argue with you, then they need to show that they can match you intellectually and with the accomplishments that they have. So you'll be able to stand on your record, okay, as a successful person and say, well, this is what I have. I've achieved this already. I know what I'm doing. So any young upstarts like this Page who come along here, you can say, mate, I'm the king. You've got a lot to learn. Okay, so think of it that way, but don't reject them out of hand. Okay, I don't think this person is looking for a power struggle. They've got an idea and they're definitely worth listening to. You started somewhere once as well. You were young once as well, and someone probably gave you an opportunity to succeed somewhere. And same with this person here. I think they're probably looking for an opportunity, and that could be worth just following that up. What they might have to offer you. Okay, so this is the best attitude to take, whether you're dealing with that Page of Pentacles there or whether you're trying to sort out these squabbles. Okay, your word really has to go. You are the king here. You are in charge. Okay. If you're some kind of a supervisor and you've come back to the workplace and it's a bit messy, or it might be your business and you've left it in someone else's hands for a while, and maybe a bit of the paperwork's gone out and no one seems to be taking responsibility, then you might need to lay down the law here, but you know how to do things just the right way. That's why you are the king, or this is the energy you should be taking into it. Okay, not as a role play. You've really got to believe that you deserve to be where you are. Okay. Now, the outcome of all this, the end of October. End of October, okay, so looks like you will have had a victory of sorts against perhaps these squabbling people here. So this was your task, okay, and the outcome seems to be this. So it looks like it hasn't finished. So whatever you've had to work on here, it hasn't quite, you haven't quite extinguished the flames totally, and the Five of Swords says that you may have won the battle, but not the war. So you see that person there standing there while the other people are walking away, licking their wounds or whatever they're feeling. There are still a couple of swords on the ground there. They can come back to fight another day. Now, whether that's with you or whether that's with themselves again, or they're going to wait until you go on another break or until you're out of town again, don't know. So it looks like anyway that you've won this round, but perhaps in November you might have to deal with something like this again. So look, a pretty good reading really. You've got here, you're starting off, you're going to come back fairly well rested and relaxed with a good sense of who you are, and it's saying here, yes, this is the best attitude to take. Take in to any conflict situations a good sense of who you are. Give this person a go. Don't fear what they say. Don't reject what they say out of hand, okay? Because they could have something really valuable to offer you, all right? And perhaps they're just on their way up the ladder, just like you were down there once before too, okay? So all in all, I hope that resonates for you, Aquarius, and please leave a comment. Let me know how that resonates for you, and I hope to talk to you again in November. My channel.